Heyo! Hello everybody, and welcome to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. Thank you for those of us that stop in. Cole, thanks for stopping in early. P1, appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of those days. I'm sure most people already know. We lost Papa's wife, Susan, yesterday afternoon. She had quite a medical battle going on. We were all hoping that things could pull through, but apparently they did not. So we are all with heavy hearts today. I put on the cover photo for the stream a livery I'd knocked out this morning. Ended up designing 4 different cars for the four different NRL cars for next weekend, and ended up making like a tribute livery in case people want to run it. I'm not in NRL, so I'm not running it, but I felt the need to do something, and some people had mentioned some liveries, so I threw some together. And if people like them and want to run them, by all means, take them. Throw your number on there, change it up however you want, and go with that. So, but definitely thoughts and prayers with Papa and his family, knowing they're going through some really tough stuff. I've got on the screen, there's a GoFundMe that T-Case set up specifically to help Papa with whatever, whether it's funeral arrangements, medical bills, whatever it is. They're probably going to need some help. So you got a GoFundMe going. So if you're able, no pressure, but if you're able and willing, go check that out. Papa's been a pillar of the community, and he wouldn't have made it. And quite honestly, I would probably not be streaming had it not been for Susan starting it all and pushing Papa to stream. And I got watching him stream, and then his community kind of encouraged me to start streaming. So certainly in an indirect way, I probably wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for Susan. So yeah, whatever we can do, if it's thinking about them, offering condolences, being able to contribute to the GoFundMe, whatever you're able to do, it's appreciated by everybody in the community. So, hey Rob, thanks for stopping in, Rob. Hey Shaggy, Ecstasy. Yeah. I mean, she's kind of responsible for the community. I mean, Papa's done a lot of the front end work, but Susan did a lot of the pushing behind the scenes for it. So we all appreciate Susan, and wish Papa the best in overcoming this tragedy from his end. So and it is a travesty, but with that being said, hey Blue Blom, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping by. To get into doing some racing, we know that's what Susan loved, was the community and those of us to go out and do some racing. So that's what we're here to do. I've got a Joker Series lobby up if anybody wants to come in and do some practice. Otherwise, I'm kind of open for whatever here today. I really don't know what we want to try to accomplish. At a minimum, at some point, I'm going to go do the new time trial that just came out. The Miata. I don't remember what track it's at, but I'll try to knock that out at some point. But if we get some people in here to the lobby to do some Joker Series practice, that would be fun. Take our minds off of the crap that's going on, and you know, try to have some fun, you know, that sort of stuff. So I don't know if anybody's out there and wants to join on in. I kind of feel like running some laps too. I feel like I need to get behind the wheel and just do that sort of thing. I'm actually going to, I've had this lobby open for hours and hours, so let me reset, do a double reset to get the time frame back. Well, that was something I was maybe going to try to do, was just try the NRL rally. I did it on controller a little bit and wasn't able to put down a great time, but I do really like Colorado Springs, so I may do some of that just for fun as well if we don't get people in here. Yeah, well, wasn't it? I think I saw there was a video, it was 3 years ago now, but Hako was the world record holder for the time trial at Colorado Springs. So I don't know if they've reset those so many times. I have no idea, but I think he did a 15 flat when I watched that video. So that's crazy. I know I can have a good time there. Probably not a world record time like that, but it's a fun one to do. The last time I did anything competitive there was when there was I think it was a daily race A in the Volvo at Colorado Springs, and I had a blast doing that one. So yeah, would be a fun race. I do plan on doing, there's the Catalunya Rallycross has a good Joker lap option there, so I am planning on running that at some point. It's on the schedule. I've got a schedule already laid out as to what tracks I want to do when. I just have to come up with the car combo and what the like tire and fuel settings need to be and all that kind of stuff. That's the thing I need to work out month to month, and I haven't finished working on next month's yet, so I still have to get that finished off within the next 2 weeks before the next Joker Series event, which is 2 weeks from today, on the 22nd? No, 23rd. Is that right? Hold on. I thought it was the 22nd, but the 22nd doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yeah, it is the 22nd because it's going to be on Wednesday this time around. Because it is the same week as NRL, I pushed it back a day so that people wouldn't have to miss the drivers' meeting or any of that kind of stuff. So anyway, so 2 weeks from yesterday is when the next Joker Series race is. We're going to be here at Monza. We got 3 cars to choose from. We got the Corvette C7 ZR1 from 2019. Got the Aston Martin 177, which is a invite-only car. So that's one that you would have had to have already gotten. And then the third one is the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Is the third option to use at this track. So, and then of course at the end I'll reveal what next month's race is going to be. Like I said, I've already got I believe I've actually got the track and the car figured out. I just need to get the rest of the settings done, and I'll announce that at the end of the next race. So let's see. You know what? Let's just get on track. Let's put a few miles on. See if anybody shows up. If nobody comes on in here, then I'll probably switch over and do the time trial and maybe some NRL Rallycross just for the fun of it. So. Weird, I don't feel like I'm getting the force feedback from my wheel. Oh, there I was. Kind of feels like it's turned down. My girlfriend woke up this morning and was feeling all sorts of dizzy and had like a stomach bug. Ended up having to empty her stomach earlier today, which was not any fun. We're not sure if that was food poisoning or what the heck that was, but she's been laying in bed all day too, so not that it can go around, but it appears it's going around. Yeah, I'm not getting the normal vibration I get from my wheel. Orange chicken, it'll get you. Yeah, Blue Blom, she's starting to feel better. Need to pay attention. Alright. Alright, I gotta see... This doesn't feel right. Oh, I didn't want the dashboard. That's not what I want. Well, let's solve that. Where is that? Where's it in here? Oh yeah, got it set to 10 and 10. Huh? Just doesn't feel right for some reason. Like normally it's like vibrating. Well, that's something we've been asking for. Yeah, Blue Blom, I would love for them to add Road America in here. And there are a number of other people that would love it too, so we will see. Whoa. Excuse me. Yeah, playing on the simulators at Road America, of the Road America track, was a lot of fun. I mean, it was Forza, but it was still fun. I love your confidence, Blue Blom. I did have a pretty good time the second time I did the simulators at the track in Forza, but there were guys who definitely had faster times than me. But if I had some practice on it, I would probably do better. Certainly. The time they only give you like 5 minutes. You get like an out lap and a hot lap, and that's it. And then you have to go back to waiting in line for however long to give it another try. See, normally my wheel is doing all sorts of vibrating right there, and it's not. There's something going on. .38.8, that is not a good time. Oh, and then I touched the grass. Just dipped the tire into the grass. And so I hit the wall and get a pen, and it resets me. Oh, come on. Hey, Blue Blom, thanks for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate that. $10 for Susan. I may have to go and pass that along to the GoFundMe. Oh man, I got that bad. Alright, let's try to get a halfway decent lap in here. Thanks, Blue Blom. We all appreciate that. Hey, C-Dubs. Nice to see ya. Are you still on dancing ballerina duty? Sitting at the gym, having some man time, I'm assuming. Oh, the daughter's gym, not the you get to work out gym. Got it. Whoa, almost. Almost in the grass. We don't want you getting in trouble. Go do your fatherly duties. You get off these worn tires. 5 laps have shredded those tires. Alright, let's see if we can lay down a little bit better of a heater here. I hadn't really done like any practice on soft, so this feels different. Whoa. Alright. Hot lap. Let's see what we can do. Let's try not to screw up. It's never a good thing when you need to save it. If you have to save it, you did something wrong in the first place. Let's see if we can get it under a minute 38. I don't think I'm going to do it on this lap. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Let's see if I can hit Parabolica right. There we go. 37.5. That got really squirrely. Heyo! That was smoother. Let's hit the Joker lap. Gotta watch out for those cones. They are troublesome. Excuse me. I feel like I'm leaving a lot of time on the table. Lost about 10 seconds doing the Joker. Could have gotten on the gas earlier there. Oh, jeez, catch it! Oh, barely caught that. Holy jeez. I never lifted, though. Not sure how I saved that. But it cost me a lot of time. Cost me a lot of time. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. So I need to use the bathroom already. I'm going to go do that, and what I'll probably do is switch over to the time trial when we get back here. So stick around. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's reset my wheel to see if maybe that would fix the feedback issue. You know what, we'll get out of here. Let's head over to the time trial. Still trying to get used to wearing these headphones while on stream. While we're waiting for this to finish, I will say I'm sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Check them out by going to dubby.gg. If you use code SalamanderMN at checkout, you get 10% off. I've also got a link in the description of all my videos. You can always check that out. It's good stuff. I've always been an energy drinker, and this stuff, it's a powder. You just add it to water. It's I don't know, I really like it. Alright, let's see what this time trial is all about. Oh, it's that deep forest. That's right. We're gonna rent one because I don't have a livery on any of them anyway, so no need to put miles on the car. No horsepower and no weight. That seems unrealistic. Alright. Whoops. What am I after? A 150.3. How many people have it? Oh, quite a few. So it looks like this won't be too tough. Spend the first couple laps figuring out where the braking points are. Alright, come out of there in second. It's going to be a slow run down the long straight. Going to have us start braking at the beginning of the saying to brake earlier, but no, really don't need to brake earlier. Can probably still brake at the red and white stripes. Slid that in there. Whoa. I already forgot what the time I'm going for is. Was it a 130.3, I think? Hey, Santa? How you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Whoa! So she gets loose out of second gear. Can't mash it in second. Did I say it was a 130.3? A 150.3. Alright. In fact, I just did a 150.3. And that felt like a really ugly lap. So, let's improve on it. And it looks like we'll be able to be done with this one pretty quickly. Crap, I actually got it on the very first lap. My very first hot lap, that might be... Well, that's not the first time I've done it, but... That does not happen very often. Usually it takes me a bit. I'll see, it seems like there's a big difference between second and third. It felt really sluggish. Yeah, this lap does not feel fast at all. be in fourth coming out of turn 1? Really? Third feels like super slow. You're saying come out of it in fourth? Yikes. Like right there, be in fourth? Alright, I should pretty easily be in the 149s. And this still didn't feel like a great lap. We got a 49.3. Well, lost the rear end. Alright, well I have an easy gold on that one, so I can be done with that. You know what, I'm not doing Joker Series practice anymore, so let's get rid of those. .14%. I'll take that. That should stand, right? Holy missed. Tuzzum with a 48.6. Sheesh. Santa with the 48.6 as well. So yeah, I should be taking your advice. Very nicely done. Alright, so let's see if anybody's doing some NRL Rallycross practice. If not, I will do some. Nope, doesn't look like it. These guys doing Deep Forest, I believe that's in the Supra. IRO guys are doing IRO practice. I wish I could figure out what's going on with my PlayStation, that it shuts off when I am racing for a long period of time, but I could do some IRO stuff. Road Atlanta would actually be fun, but my PlayStation has been shutting off on its own when I play for an extended period of time. Only if I'm like racing for an extended period of time though. Since the last time it happened was IRO at Fuji, and a little over an hour into the race, PlayStation went off. I've been practicing for like a half hour before that, so it had been, or maybe it was a little more than a half hour before that. I had maybe been racing for 2 hours straight at that point. I don't know that I've actually run for 2 hours straight since then. I've done half hour here, pause for a while, half hour there, pause for a while. Well, you know what? I just remembered that Colorado Springs, the world record that Hako had done years ago, was actually in the was it in the circuit? Yeah, it was in the circuit experience, so it was in the Focus, not the Mustang. So I've been doing the Mustang. Oh, whoops! I need to switch to the Mustang. Oh, not the Focus. All right. There it is. Let's just do some time trialing. See, can I actually modify the settings? Oh, I can. Definitely want lots of grip. Move the brake balance to the front. Not sure if letting it float a little more would be good or not. A little more rear end. Yeah, let's go with that. See what happens. See, my best is a 125, just under a 125.7. As I smash into the wood right away. Let's try to not do that. Wow, what the? Okay. Come on, we can do this better. Nope, still hitting the wall. Way too much slide. Way too much slide there. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Hey Leo, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Oh, man. Just not getting the kind of slide I want out of it. We'll reset. Gotcha. Whoa. I think I lost some momentum there. Cut that way too tight. Still kiss the apex. Ah, touch the wall. Too much slide. I'm just pretending that I'm in NRL. Lost all sorts of time there. I really like Colorado Springs, so I just wanted to give it a try. Too much slide. Well, gained a bunch of time there at the end. But then hit the wall, slowed me down, hit the wall again. I'm down in the 23s. I think somebody said they saw Hako doing 19, so I'd have a long ways to go to be there. Ooh, really bogged it down there. Hey Chuck, how you doing? I was on the wall again. I'm doing well. Yeah, I tuned into the last like 5 minutes of yours. Sorry I didn't say anything, but it looked like you were just wrapping up. Oh, hit the apex. Oh, did not keep that against the wall like I should have. Alright, let's keep it off the wall this time. Tight. Lost some momentum. Tight against this apex. Well, that was a better run through there. Yikes. I actually enjoy the rally stuff. You just have to get into the rhythm, and the big thing is to anticipate the corners. I clipped that wall, that ruined my rhythm. Hey Jay, thanks for stopping by. That seemed like a rumor I saw somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it. Yuck, that was ugly. come on. And what kind of times you getting, Talon? What a privilege. Yuck. Yeah, it looks like mine is a 23.5 here. There we go. Nailed that time. Yeah, it's going to be a really hard one. I mean, this is a good time trial. Running this as a race, yeah, it's difficult. Well, there we go. I got a 22.7. Yeah, I can't. I'm actually not in NRL this season because I can't either. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! And I was up 0.6. You know, I did. I didn't actually look to see if you guys are allowed to make updates or not. Yeah, I did. So I set mine to... All I did was... Oh, okay. Then I should probably change this back. And actually the downforce I maxed out too. So if you're not allowed to change downforce... Whoops. Let's do this. Alright, so we go to stock, except we change it to dirt tires. We can change the differential. This I did change, and the brake balance I did change. Well, actually, it looks like having those maxed out is normal. Alright, never mind. So really the anti-roll bar was the only other thing I messed with. This isn't a lobby. This is just the actual, just built-in Gran Turismo time trial. So I got a 22.7. This is definitely not the official NRL settings by any means. No, I didn't change much. Yeah, I honestly didn't change much. And I've got more time. I could probably get a sub 22 if I kept practicing. There's definitely some more flow to be had there. Now, getting in the 19s, that I don't know about. But I could probably get a 21 something with enough practice. And having, for me, the perfect lap. Yeah, so I find that rather than hitting the rev limiter all the time, fourth gear does bite a little bit more. Like, it will rev down when it starts to catch grip, and then you'll actually accelerate faster. Because otherwise, if you leave it in third, you might be hitting the rev limiter and not realize you're at max and need to shift. So if you just leave it in fourth, kind of does it for you automatically. Plus, you just seem to get more traction. I do go down to third, you know, at some, well, you saw, at some spots. But yes, I try to leave it in fourth. I only go to fifth, like on the long straightaways, and then as soon as I go to turn, down to fourth. And that helps. If somebody would put up an official NRL lobby, I'd join in, just for the fun of it. Otherwise, if people would be interested in doing some Joker Series practice, I could open that lobby back up. I had it open for hours, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure third is definitely giving you more wheel spin. Well, here. How about let's get out of here. Let's see if anybody has an official one open. Yeah, Jay, I'm the same way. I haven't done dailies in forever. I did go set a time in daily A just to help with my digit ranking, because whenever you do the Daytona Tri-Oval, it's really easy to get within, you know, whatever. I'll go look, but it's probably within, you know, 1%. Or I guess it doesn't have the percent, but I'm at a 47.4. And I could get better than that. I could get down into the 47.2s probably if I practice it. I did it on controller and got down to a 47.4, so I could probably get to a 47.2, but I'm not going to bother with that. Let me do this. Let me go look up the actual... Well, here. I'll look and see if anybody's got a lobby open. But if nobody does, I'll go look up the NRL settings and I'll create one. Just because I can. Where are they? Here they are. Colorado Springs. Anybody? Nobody at Colorado Springs. Oops. Of course. Let me know if you guys want to switch over to Joker Series. I'd rather do that, but in lieu of anybody wanting to do that, then we'll do this instead. Better make this friends only. All right, what is the weather? Weather. SO1. Equal conditions off. 7 times time. Sunset. Oh, that's right. This is going to be at night. Oh, that's going to throw things for a loop. I forgot about that. Grid start with false start check. Fastest first. Wait. Bop is off. No, I can't restrict it. So how do you do this? or you're not able to restrict it, we're just supposed to not do it. All right, boost off, slipstream reel, visible off. Well, so it won't even let me change it. Yeah, okay, you have to submit screenshots. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way to do it otherwise. No mechanical, no tire wear, no fuel. Grip reduction off track is real. Finish 80. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm not actually running it. PP limit 609. Weight limits. Oh, power output no limit. 3042. There we go. Usable tires, dirt. Filter by category, you can't actually set that. Dirt, can't change that. Nitrous, cannot be installed. Prohibited engine swap. Stream and lower. Actually, does that change anything? No, it doesn't. Penalty, shortcut, weak. Wall collision penalties off. Correct off. Pit lane off. Flag rules off. And then no limit on everything else. So that looks about right. Save these. I think I have an old. Save it over that. Yeah, so Jay, the Joker series stuff. So if you go to the papashouseofgame.com website, there is a Joker series section. You got to go to the menu at the top. Well, or you just type in papashouseofgame.com/Joker-series. Or if you just go to papashouseofgame.com, you go to the top menu bar. I believe it's events. Is what it's titled as. Yeah, events, and then underneath events has Joker series, or not events, GT League info. If you go under GT League info, then there's Joker series under there, and all the information's in there. You can get the details for the upcoming race, including date, time, what the settings are, what cars are allowed, all that sort of business. It's going to be a good time. It's coming up in just under 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday. But there, I got a lobby up. If anybody wants to come in and practice NRL. Also, so he said we can change brake balance. And it's the torque distribution you can change. So whether or not you want it to be 40-60 or something else. If we want it to be more 50-50, I don't know if 50-50 is going to help. Or if I need to go more to the rear. Anyway. See what kind of a time we can put down. Yep, the car is a requirement. Yeah, this thing getting dark by lap 7, that's gonna make it very, very interesting. not hold that inside line like I needed to. Yeah, that is going to make it very, very difficult. Because trying to judge where those apexes are is going to be very difficult with little light. Slide it out a little bit more. Okay, more than a little bit more. Whoa, too much. Nope, nope, big slide. Yeah, saw that. Saw that coming. All right, see ya, Chuck. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Lyric joined in. Look out, Jay! So badly tried to keep it against that wall. Lost all sorts of momentum. Oh, I got a 22-2. Oh, that was ugly. Oh, I hit the wall again. It was a horribly ugly lap. speed. Right. Yeah, all the extra cars. Oh man, this is going to be such a crash fest. It's going to be fun. Ah, touch the apex. Ah, couldn't get it to bite. Losing daylight. Yeah, my 923 is it is protesting vigorously. All right, here comes the darkness. See what we can do while still in the dark. Oh, I carried a lot of speed through there. I've come to talk to you again. Missed the apex there. Then hit the apex there. So much harder to judge. Not far off of my best time though. There we go, kept that tighter. That didn't work out. Here we go. We need the speed. Go, go, go. Get to the outside. Wide angle in. There we go. Carried lots of speed through there. Alright. It's going to be faster. Oh yeah. 21.7. There we go. That's better. Only 2.5 seconds off of what I hear Hawko's doing. Oh, I didn't see that. Lyric sent me a message. Oh no, Lyric, if you're out there, people have. I haven't talked to him personally, but I know that others have talked to him. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, it's as simple as that. I have no idea. I know TCase had mentioned, you know, if you want to reach out. Like, don't be afraid to message him. Like, I don't know. I just know he's got to have so much going on and having to deal with. I mean, all the stuff you have to deal with at the same time that you're grieving is like, I don't know. I've never had to go through anything like that. I mean, I've lost people, but they've always been like, I've lost my grandparents, but I was really young. I've lost my grandparents' siblings, so I think that makes them my like great uncles, great aunts, stuff like that. But come to think of it, I haven't lost. I mean, I haven't lost my brother. I haven't lost my parents. I haven't lost any like close. I've lost one of my cousins, but I wasn't close to. So I don't know. I have a feeling at some point in my life that's all going to catch up to me, and suddenly I'm going to have to start dealing with that. I mean, my parents are getting up there in age. I mean, there's no signs that they're on their way out or anything, but they're getting old. So I worry that every now and then I worry that, oh, there's going to be a text message or a phone call come through, and it's going to be like, oh, tell me this isn't it. But with that said, if you've noticed on stream here, I do have a QR code. TK set up a GoFundMe for Papa to help him with whatever he needs. I'm assuming it can be used for funeral expenses, medical expenses. I would imagine with everything she was battling, he's got to have some medical bills to have to deal with. So if you're able to, and if you'd like, no pressure, but if you're willing to help out, consider donating. They could certainly use it. Yeah, we got Jay. Let me see, Jay. Are you running? Oh, you're not running. I was gonna follow you or watch you. Hey, the stars are pretty. Was anybody else gonna come in and do some of these too? I can double reset the lobby to, actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to change the event settings, and I'm going to, instead, turn the variable speed to 0. I'd like to, if people want to come in. I don't want to just sit in an empty Joker Series lobby, but if you guys want to come in and practice it, I would love to open one up, get you guys in there. Otherwise, if people want to do NRL, this was fun. What'd I say I got? A 22... No, I got a 21-7. So, I'll take that to the bank. I think I'd also heard that Jorge got a 20 dot something. I think he was averaging 22s and then like happened to lay down a 20 point something. But I don't know if he's been able to do that consistently. Well, that's right. Somebody had... Joe Collins had made a decal that I was going to go grab and throw on the 4 cars that I did. Maybe throw it in the window or something. Let's watch Jay. You know, I think it'd be better. Maybe the hood cam. Flat out through here. Whoa, way too deep. Got to get way to the left, swing it in nice and early, stay off to the right, then you kind of blip the throttle to come to the left, and you blip the throttle, you can keep it pinned in 4th gear. Problem is when I do that, it swings me too wide for this last corner. I need to get a better setup to the last corner. Like, there's a couple of spots I still know I need to improve, where I actually need to back out of a corner a little early so I can set up the next corner better. Because that's what dirt tracks and the snow track are all about. It's really thinking 2-3 corners ahead. You got to be not trying to necessarily, and I have a problem with this, is I'm always trying to maximize the exit speed of every corner. And there's some corners where you don't want to maximize the exit speed. You need to almost half-ass the corner, because that will set you up for the next corner that you do want to exit at max speed. Like this one here, you really got to be careful. You got to get through this right. You need to get off to the right and then maximize your exit speed to this jump, because you have to be way to the left when you go off to the jump. And then stay way to the right as you come through here. Let it float out to the left as you get to the end, and you basically hit the brakes just before this bump. And then you slow, and you get the car to slide. And once you've slid for a ways, you hammer the throttle to push through the apex, because you're going to hit that next bump. And if you've got too much lateral slide going on, you're going to hit the jump, and it's going to send you way close to the wall. You need to start having forward momentum by the time you get to that next jump, which is why you stay wide and then start kind of attacking it late. And these dirt tracks, they're so much fun when you get the flow down. It can be so difficult, though. I have yet to get any good at, like, Fisherman's Ranch. There's so many corners. This one has fewer corners, so I've been able to memorize it, and I know how to set up each corner, so I've gotten better at it, which is why I like Colorado Springs. It's one I'm actually good at. But yeah, Fisherman's Ranch is tough. Get at this stuff. You gotta stay wide, slow down, slow down, slow down. And you gotta punch it through the jump. There you go. There you go, Jay. Now right, early, on the power. Left, early, on the power. Keep it to the left as much as you can. Slow it down. Get through there and then just hammer it. And get way off to the left so you can swing into the right and just barely miss the wall. That way you can maintain speed there. And then you got to do the same thing. You got to just almost kiss that wall so you can fly through this jump. Because if you hit that jump wide, again, it just sends you way off to the side. You need to have forward momentum instead of so much lateral momentum when you hit the jumps, which is a lot easier said than done, for sure. When I was watching Hako do this in the focus, that corner right back there, really sent it in there, like totally sideways through that corner, and made it more of a V. And that's what I had been trying to do. It's like that actually works out pretty well. There's some corners where it's like you really want to try to not get too sideways because you lose too much speed, but then there's others where you do need to get sideways in order to get that forward momentum. Like that corner that you went through just there is a real hard one to get right and to keep the momentum going. If you can gain so much time through there. It's just really hard to do because you have to really thread the needle. Make it up against that wall. Keep it pinned. Keep it pinned. Whoop. Get on the brakes a little earlier on that, you can actually get into a power slide and get onto the gas earlier to really power out of that corner. And then this one, you really throw it in, like get really sideways. But you have to carry enough. That's the tricky part. You got to carry enough speed into that corner that you just send it totally sideways and just keep the throttle pinned, and it just it sucks you around the corner. It's a cool feeling when you get it right. Stiggy! How you doing, Stiggy? Nice to see you. I just got done earlier today, or not today, yesterday. I finished making all the shorts from the Joker Series Split 3, and you had some really good battles with Mr. Racing in that one, so you certainly made a couple of those shorts that I'll be putting out in the next couple of days. You'll have to watch for them. I think a number of them were Mr. Racing overtaking you, but you stuck with them and you held them off, and it was good battles. So, all right, let's change these settings, and then I'm gonna go out and run a couple more. Yeah, let's see the one I'm putting out tomorrow. Yeah, actually, the next 3 are all featuring you and Mr. Racing battling. The one is where he dive bombs you into the hairpin, and then another one where he gets around you more cleanly. I think after you take the Joker, and then the third one is the last laps 18 and 19, where the two of you were going at it, and then even the final laps. Actually, you're in all 4 of the ones I have coming up. So. Oh, yeah. That's going to be hard. All right, well, let me go around here. You can watch here and see if pick up any pointers as I commentate on it live. So it's like with all of these, you're really trying to sort of point at the apex way early. So whoop. That was bad. That was bad. Don't pay attention to those parts. What I was talking about with this one, you really... Oh, I did it too late. But you really chuck it into that corner. Like I said, I did it too late. That's why the back end hit. There, you don't want to get too wide. This one, you want it to stay as far to the left. So when you go off the jump, you're pointed straight instead of having to recover. And here was where I say you start hitting the brakes just before the jump, stay wide. That way you're powering forward as you come off the jump. You turn in really early, flip the throttle, turn in early again, get off to the left. Oh, I did that way better than what I'd been doing before. That sets up this corner so much better. And then turn one here, you got to turn in really early. There we go. That was actually a little too sideways, I think. Not that too much. Oh, don't hit it. Woohoo. I touched it. Yeah, see there. They gave it too much speed and went way too wide. So you keep it closer to the wall, like that. There we go. Crest it way to the left. Stay close to the wall there. There we go. To the left. Throw it in. Make sure you're turning a little sideways as you come off that jump. Oh, no, see too much lateral movement. I had to recover it. Lost a bunch of time. Oh, and then touch the apex. But I have a better exit out of that corner. Oh, went way too wide there. Way too wide there. Oh, and then hit the apex. Well, I got a 23.1. That's still 1.5 off of my best. Thanks, Jay. Like Papa had just posted the when the celebration of life for Susan is going to be in the Discord. those interested. But how about this? How about this? I want to. I'm gonna close the lobby down, Jay. Oh, you just found out today? Well, I mean, in the general chat channel, which is close to the bottom of the Discord list. In the off-topic section, general chat. Yeah, I mean, it just happened yesterday, so... But, I mean, obviously, thoughts, well wishes, all that is appreciated. There is a GoFundMe if you're able to help out financially. There's no pressure there, but if you are, I'm sure that they appreciate it. All right, I'm going to see. Joe had created a decal, but I don't know if he made it, if he actually put it in the game. Oh, he did. All right, so we're going to add that to the collection, and we're going to go put that. Yes, Stiggy, we are working on that. Whoops. I mean, we'll probably just continue to use the GoFundMe as the entry point because, from what I understand, GoFundMe doesn't take a cut. So, I believe it's Draxus is his actual PSN. I think it is. Let me find it. Yeah, here we are. Draxus. Draxaas. So that's Joe's PSN. Thank you. I'm going to put it in the back window. Like so. I made all the cars red, so it's going to be difficult. I pretty much have to put it in the windows rather than on the red of the car. But yeah, I knocked these 4 out this morning. Yeah, so I mean, some of the details, I mean, obviously I got the NRL stuff on here because this is the NRL stuff, but I used the Angel's Wings, Revenant Hearts. All the places I use PHG, I use the cracked PHG as kind of a, you know, sort of a hey, we're all kind of broken right now. So all the different PHGs are the cracked and broken PHG. The one on the top and the one on the hood, I put the angel on top of it. And then just a little design element in the back. We Will Miss You is both on the front bumper and in the back window. I put the infinity symbols on the front sides. Know that we will think about her always. Of course, added NRL to the rear wing. Put the praying hands on the side of each of the spoilers. Put down that Susan's really P1. I know Talon's kind of the P1, but he had actually mentioned it in chat. Susan's really the P1, so put that in there. And then again, the cracked PHG on the back with the angel on it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I wanted to try to get it right. I really try. I mean, with all the liveries, I try to really put in a lot of detail, like little details about, you know, the actual person. I've done the same thing with Moose when I designed some liveries for him. Each of the liveries I've done for Papa, I've tried to put some very specific personal things on there, and I do the same thing with mine too. But with this one in particular, I wanted to make sure to get it right. I didn't do the typical wild kind of liveries I do, where I go from like one color to the next with all sorts of graphics and like a bajillion decals on it with all the different brands I like and stuff like that. That was not the point to this one at all. So for me, this is minimalist. I know it still probably looks busy by some people's standards. But for me, this is a very minimalist car. There's a lot less on it than what I normally do. But okay, so that's the Mustang. I'm gonna add that decal to all four of them. So that's number one. Oh, excuse me. Sheesh. Let's go grab the next one. Bulgari, or however you pronounce it. This one was a little more challenging because the body lines are very different. But I think I got it worked out. Let's see, is it two? It's not two. No. I think I'll end up, since there's no window, I think I'm going to end up putting it right on the back there behind the seats. I'll just leave it a little bigger on this car. Nice, Jay. Well, so these aren't ones I'm running. This is NRL. So NRL every week has 4 races. Each race is a different car and track combo. So every weekend, there's 4 different cars. I don't believe so. They made one when they revealed it for Gran Turismo, but I don't think it's a real car that you can actually go drive on the road. It is what they call a Vision Gran Turismo, or a VGT car. All right, let's go on to number 3. Alright, so then we got the Supra. And then we got the Roadster Rampage. That is going to be a very interesting race to watch with the Roadster Rampage at Spa. That car is very hard to control. So, I don't know. I haven't even tried. I don't know that I want to try running that one. Alright, let's do the same thing. We'll put it in the window. You know, I'll put it in the rear window, and I'll put it in the back window too. Alright, I don't need my racing gloves on to do this anymore. Yeah, I mean, I tried to really mimic what I did on each of the cars. Obviously, the Ford and this one are a lot more closely, like the body styles. I had to put the different NRL sponsors in a different spot, and I moved the car number way up, and like the rear had to be a little bit different. But other than that, I mean, it's basically the same thing. But anyway, got that on there. Let's save it. And we'll go do the Roadster Rampage. Let's see, for 3 out of these 4 cars were the first liveries I've done for them. The Supra, as you probably saw, I have like 6 different liveries I've done for that one. But all these other ones, it's the first one I've done. And actually, I want to move this because it's kind of. I want to get it out of the slot so it's not. There, I think it looks better there. And then I'll put the new one down in the corner. Like that. Actually, it looks like that might be able to move down a little bit more. There we go. Oh, now the Y looks funny. Yeah, you know what? It's with those slats they have in the back, there's no way to get it perfect, so that's about as good as that one's going to get. The We Will Miss You is kind of a lot farther down just with the way the front end of this thing is, but it is what it is. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go use the bathroom again really quick, and then I'll be right back, and we'll decide what we're going to do from there. So stick around, invite your friends. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we are back. Open up this roulette ticket. And I'm thinking, let's go back to running a Joker Series lobby. So, let me post that in the Discord. Hey TKs, nice to see you. Just about to open up a Joker Series lobby. Maybe I can get some people to come in and practice. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. How are you doing? And Big Joe, I saw you sneak in there. Thanks for stopping by. You know, Daily A wouldn't be a bad one to go do. There's no DR, there's no SR, but I literally just posted and set up the Joker Series lobby, so I should probably leave this open rather than duck out of it right away. Yeah, I'd love to see some people come in here. Yeah, I was really surprised to see the Daily A being the Superbirds again. I mean, they did that a few months ago. I remember doing a couple of them on my lunch break because that one looked like fun. Problem is, I ended up getting spun out in every single one of them. So it's fun until you lose it, and then when you lose it, it's all over. They actually seem to be a little easier to control than last time. I don't know if the tires are different. Yeah, I don't doubt that. It's a tough one. Well, yeah, I've been putting the GoFundMe we set up for anybody else watching. TK's here. He's the one who set up the GoFundMe for Papa. So thank you, TK's, for doing that. Kind of, you know, we've had it on our minds to do something for them, knowing that medical bills were probably stacking up. We really weren't thinking this was going to be the end result, but now that it is, we've already got things kind of in motion to help them out, and that's a good thing. So obviously, if anybody is able to donate, by all means, please do. No pressure. But for those of you that are going to be running the Joker series in a couple of weeks, come in and practice. Lots of pressure. Come on in. I want to practice with some people. I'm not running the race, but I'm having fun running it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, I'm not surprised that we've raised as much as we have. I mean, Papa's got, we've said this all along, a hell of a community that he and Susan have both built here. So, not surprised at all. All right, sounds good, TKs. Yeah, I'm not surprised at how many people have donated and the amount of generosity. It's good to see. It's good to see that people can come together, and all the well wishes that showed up in the Discord. I mean, so many people writing and so many people affected by, you know, their own personal loss from having known Susan in some capacity, and also being empathetic to Papa's loss as well. I mean, I said earlier, I can't imagine what he's dealing with. So, and I'm not even going to try to describe it. Yeah, that as well, TKs. But yeah, I mean, we all know, assuming we all know, that it's going to take time. You know, who knows how long it's going to be before we'll get to see Papa back on stream again. I anticipate it's going to be a while. But I also know it's his therapy in a way, so who knows? But I mean, it's totally up to him, you know, what he's comfortable with. We all know that Susan will want him to get back in the seat and to keep doing it. So, yeah, it is unpredictable, TKs. I mean, people handle it in different ways. Some people really dive into something. Some people shutter themselves away. Some people want to be surrounded by others. Other people want to be left alone. I mean, it's so personal. So, I think we all know just to be there for whatever Papa needs. If he needs space, give him space. If he wants to hear and feel, you know, everybody's presence, then, you know, we'll be present. So, it's like I hate rambling on about it. just because it's I kind of hate to admit that it's a reality, but it is a reality. But for me, that's one of the things. It's just to talk through things. So that's, I guess, what I'm doing. I mean, I'm obviously not nearly as impacted as Papa is by any means. But I got to meet her. I met Papa and Susan when they came to Iowa for a family event just I think it was last summer. I think it was the summer of 2024. Unless it was the spring of this year. Dang it, I don't remember. I'd have to look in my photos, because I got a photo of me and Papa in front of the restaurant that we met and ate at. Susan was there, so I got to sit and chit-chat with her and get to know her a little bit in the couple of hours that we spent. I know Papa's joked around that she was a really short lady, and I'm a tall guy, so I think the first thing I said to her was like, "You are really short," which she didn't like, apparently, but we were joking around. She was a wonderful lady. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was just that one time. Other than the times you've seen her appear on stream and stuff like that. I mean, that's not meeting her, but yeah, I actually got to meet the both of them in real life, which was awesome. I'll say this, when we were walking up to the restaurant, they were coming from the other way down the sidewalk, and I made a big deal out of it. So I walked up, I was like, Are you Papa? From Papa's house? Oh my god, I'm a huge fan! He was like, "Hey, I know you too." It was a funny moment. But it was at that meeting that I brought the t-shirt that I had bought off of his merch store. And I know you can't see it with the way this is in here, but I got him to sign it. So he signed this shirt here. So it says Eric, Papa, Bo on it. And I bought a shadow box and put it in there. So it's not just a t-shirt. It's actually got his signature on it. Which was funny, because I took it out with a set of Sharpies. I was like, and Susan had said, she's like, "I told you, you're famous now." Like, I want an autograph. So, and then I also had him, because my middle son had been going, and every time I had Papa stream up, he would come and watch and be like, "Tell him Blue Eyed Monkey said hi." So I would, and I think Papa got to know who Blue Eyed Monkey was. And then when I met them, after doing this, I had him take a napkin, and he wrote a note on a napkin to my son. So it was like, hey, I'd have to go. We put it in a frame, and it's up in his room on the wall. But it's from Papa. It's like, "Hey, sorry I missed you," blah, blah. I can't remember what all it said, but it was like a little paragraph that he wrote out for him. So that was super cool. And I think Susan was loving it. Loving him getting some well-deserved attention. That was a fun day. It was a long drive to get down there. I want to say it was like 3-4 hours to get down to whatever that town was. We met him in Iowa, but it was worth it. I was really happy to have gotten to hang out. I've got a couple of reasons to go out to Colorado. I've got a coworker that I talk to almost every day who's in Aurora, Colorado, and then Papa's in Colorado Springs, which I believe is like a half hour outside of Colorado, or maybe it's more like an hour outside of Colorado. And then my girlfriend has some family out in Colorado as well, in the Denver area. So we've joked that we've got 3 different reasons to go out to Colorado. And actually, next summer, my oldest son is in the band, and the marching band is going to Denver to play in the 4th of July festival they've got at some park that is just north of Denver, Colorado. So I may be going out there next summer. My girlfriend's definitely going out. She's being a chaperone on the trip. I don't want to chaperone the trip because if I do, then I can't do anything else. I'm there chaperoning. I have a job. So I think I'm going to make a point of going out there and visiting all the people and showing up at the different places that the band ends up going. So I'll pseudo chaperone. But make a point of being able to see Papa while I'm out there, and my coworker Dan. And I don't know if my girlfriend's going to be able to see family or not. Maybe if they show up to some of the things that the band is doing. But, you know, we'll see. I should put in here. Oh. Stratos is in with the Mercedes AMG. That is not a usable car for this race. I've actually got a keyboard hooked up. I've just been lazy and not using it. I knew I had all the other stuff in there, so it was going to be easy to type out, but I do use the keyboard. I usually use the keyboard for the broadcast events when I'm switching camera views and stuff like that. But this rig is like really tight, so like to put the keyboard to try to type on it is difficult. I basically have to use my thumbs and sit there and type on it with my thumbs, which doesn't work very well. It's still faster than using the remote or using the controller, but anyway, TD, thanks for stopping in. I don't know if you're a regular. I don't recognize TD. If you've been by the stream before or not. But I should say, for everybody that's sitting out there, do all the YouTube things. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell in order to get reminded when we go live like this. I do have memberships. Available. If anybody's interested in getting a membership, that does apply to the Joker series here. Hey, Duke Thunder, thanks for stopping in. All right, TD. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. So I hope to see you again. I got a lobby up right now. This is for the Joker series that I run. I've actually got. Well, I guess you can't see it on the stream here because it's behind stuff. But there's a website. The website is papashouseofgame.com/Joker-series. Or you can just go to papashouseofgame.com, go to that website, and then under the league information section, there's the Joker series in there, and you can get all the information on what we're doing here. Just a quick little rundown. The Joker series is a bit different than a lot of the other leagues that you see out there, in that we do a Joker lap. And if you're not familiar with that, Rallycross, it was kind of invented for Rallycross. The Joker lap is one lap that you take with a little bit of extra section of track that's different from the rest of the laps. There's certain tracks here in Gran Turismo 7 that essentially allow us to do a Joker lap. It's outside the rules of the game. You know, GT7 doesn't realize that's what we're doing. It can't enforce it or anything like that. So it's when we're running these like exhibition series, because this is new, as we're running these exhibition events, it's kind of an on your honor. You know, people just need to understand what we're doing. I kind of tell people, hey, you need to go to the website. You got to read the rules document. There's always, for every race, there's 2 rules documents to go over. There's the main rules document for the whole series, which explains how the series works and what the general rules are, like what a joker lap is. Some of the other rules, like you actually have to use your turn signal to take the joker lap, stuff like that. And then there's the rules doc that's specific to the track that we're at. And I say rules doc, it's really more of a how-to guide. It explains what the joker lap is, and then we have what's called protected zones for the joker lap driver or the non-joker lap driver, depending on the track. But it maps out where those zones are, what people's responsibilities are as far as avoiding each other. Because here's the thing: taking a joker lap typically involves a car slowing down in a spot that they wouldn't normally slow down at, or going faster through a corner than they normally would because they're allowed to take a wider line through the joker lap. So it's really, I guess, more of an etiquette document in that, and this is why we use turn signals. You turn on your turn signal to let the car behind you know that that's what your intent is. You're taking the joker lap, so they know that they have to avoid you either on corner entry or corner exit or both, because of the fact that you're going to be taking a different line, and the joker lap driver actually has priority in most cases to either the lead up or the exit out of the joker lap, and then the non-joker lap drivers have to, avoid running into them. Usually it means don't go plowing into the back of them because they're braking early. You're gonna end up taking the corner in a less than ideal way because it's just the nature of it. So there's a whole bunch of new strategy involved with running this. In all the races we've done so far, there is one joker lap you have to take. For this race that we're doing here, it's at Monza. It's going to be 20 laps long. One of those laps has to be the joker lap. And what we do is we run the no chicane layout, and the joker lap is the chicane. So one lap you have to take the chicane. The rest of them, you take it with no chicane. The general rules for the series is that the joker lap cannot be taken on the first lap of the race, or on the last lap of the race, or on any out lap. So if you pit and have an out lap, you can't take the joker lap then either. It has to be basically on a full speed run lap. You can do it on an in lap. So there have been tracks, Daytona was a good example, where taking the joker lap just before you go into the pits will actually save you time, because you get to the pits, you still aren't up to speed yet. So it's kind of like some people where when they get a penalty, they go and pit because they're slowed down for the penalty already. It was kind of the same thing. Some people would take their joker lap and then duck into the pits after that. But I didn't allow people to take the joker lap coming out of the pits. But that was just some of the strategy people needed to figure out. It's like Stratos wasn't sure what he was getting into, so he ducked out. But I am going to go put in some laps, just because I can, for something fun to do. Here's T-Case. How'd your Daytona race go? Did you get walloped? P5. Almost won. That's the fun part about Daytona, is you can say a P5 is almost won. Most other tracks, a P5 is not an almost won event. was going to say, it'd be great to get some more people in here doing some practice. One of the first times I did the practice here, I got like 6 people in for running laps. That was fun. BKG and Vetter Dan ended up running a full practice race. Oh. What's to the left of parabolic? The stands? I'm not sure. Welcome, though, Pyro. Thanks for stopping in. See, now, last month you said you were interested in doing the Joker series, but because we were at Tsukuba, you opted out. We are at Monza this time. Are you going to come join us for this one? Let's see, there's the stands, there's a big tower, there's trees, or a forest. That's all to the left of Parabolica. Well, T-Case, one of them you can go into Brand Central and buy then. Both the Ferrari and the Corvette you can buy at any time. The Aston you need an invite for, though. All right. Is this one of those Gran Turismo Easter eggs? Because I don't remember hearing about one at Monza. Is it inside the walls or outside the walls? So there's the stands. There's all this runoff. Is it the F? Is that it? It's the F. You've gone too far? Is that it? Otherwise, I don't know what else. There's the crane. I'm guessing it's the F. Oh, the old oval. You can, well, I know about the old oval, but you can see it? I can't see it. See, I don't see the old oval. Oh, there it is. Way up here. Yeah, there's the old oval. Off in the distance. Yeah, when I chose this track, I actually went and did some research on the old oval, because I had noticed that as you get just past the chicane, if you look off to the right, they have the old oval there too. Yeah, I was reading all this stuff about that oval, that it was a bit of a death trap. A number of people died every time they ran it, or not every time they ran it, but there were a number of times they ran it. People went off and died because it had some pretty extreme banking, and the guardrails weren't very good. Yeah, but here you can see it. Yeah, that's the large oval that went around. You can see it's got like Daytona style banking and just sort of a skinny guardrail there. Yeah, you can go to the wiki page and read all about the old oval. It is kind of cool. Yeah, up here further, I think it's just after the chicane here. Up a little further. Maybe it's back here. Oh, it is back here. Yeah. Yeah, so the all that concrete there, that's the beginning of the north side. The top side of the oval as it starts to veer off and then come back. If you go into the photo mode, you can come over here and go up and see as it heads off there too. It's kind of cool. All right, let's see if we can catch T-Case now. We've gotten our history lesson out of the way. So we are running the no chicane layout. The Joker lap is taking the chicane. So GT7 does allow you to take the chicane without resetting you or anything like that. Now what I haven't done is intentionally botch the chicane really bad to see if it would reset you. The date is Wednesday the 22nd. It'll start at 6 p.m. Central. The allowable cars are the Aston Martin 177, which is what I'm in, and the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, which is what T-Case is in, and then the Corvette C7 ZR1, which I believe is a 2019. Those are the 3 allowable cars. If you go to the papashouseofgame.com website and go under the league info section, you'll find some pages for the Joker series. All of it is detailed there, including the cars that are allowed, along with all of the settings for the lobby. Now, you can always jump into this lobby here and just save the settings, or you can go to the website and find all the settings posted there. Yeah, the Aston Martin 177 is an invite-only car. Now, apparently Gran Turismo is getting rid of the invite system, which they probably should have done a long time ago. But it is still in play for this event, so the only people that can run the 177 are people like me, who are the collectors that have been trying to get every car in the game. Which I do have. I have all the cars in the game. There you go. Hey, Cedric. Welcome, Cedric. I don't think I've seen you stop by one of my streams before. Thanks for stopping in. Whoa, she got squirrely. Alright, we're going to take the Joker lap, so I'll show how this is done. Oh, T-Case is doing it too. I'm going to try not to plow into him. Oh, Iron Fix. Oh, we both overshot it. T-Case overshot it worse than I did. Goodbye, cones. Get out of here. Yeah, you've been here before. I just didn't recognize the name. There's always that, hey, like Discord names are different from PSNs, which are different from YouTube names. And trying to get them all straight sometimes is not easy. Especially to someone like me who has a hard time with names. Well, Iron Fix, are you interested in running the Joker series? I was just explaining to Pyro that the next event is coming up in a couple of weeks. On Wednesday, the 22nd. I would definitely implore you to go check out the papashouseofgame.com website to go look up the rules for the Joker series, how it works, what the settings are going to be, what the additional rules are that you have to obey when running one, because they are different than your typical GT7 race. Oh, on the road, I see. Well, you could still go check out the website to see about future events. In the RV. See, that's always fun. Where are you at currently? I mean, you certainly don't have to tell me your real world location if you don't want to. I just realized that's probably a little personal, huh? Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. I believe it's the 2019. The important part is that it's the C7 ZR1. I think it's 2019. Yeah, just like Daytona, there's a long braking zone. There you go. Man, getting out of Ascari there gets really tricky. in all three of these cars. The back end likes to just slide. All right, let's do the Joker again. See, I shall demonstrate how it's done. I'll even do it at full speed for those watching. It's like you really have to woe that thing down. Because yes, it is so easy to overshoot it. Thanks, Ironfix. I was pretty proud of how that went, how it turned out. We're hoping to maybe up the ante for next season. We've thrown around some ideas already. In fact, T-Case, we need to probably need to have another production meeting, kind of keep the talks going. So we don't do like we did last season and get to, oh, the season's about to start. We haven't figured anything out. Alright, no Joker lap this time. We're going full speed. Seems like every time I get on stream, my nose starts to itch a lot. Oh, is that going to be a pen? That was probably right on the limit. No pen. Whoa. Took that a little wide. There, got a better exit out of the second Lesmo that time. Tires losing grip. Anxious to see what Pyro gets on his hot lap here. Because Pyro is decidedly faster than I. Oh, yeah, they both lost it in Parabolica. Was there contact? Or was it just mutual spin? TK's hit the wall with the 1.5 second penalty. Oh, my tires are about gone. The Pyro in the Ferrari. Well, get off the grass. Whoa! Pyro coming in hot. Or TK's coming in hot. Alright, I'm gonna have to pit. Almost didn't make that. Definitely slowed down way too much for that one. Oh, T-case! You're facing the wrong way. It is fun. Alright, thanks for stopping by, TKs. Take it easy. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night, my friend. Power slide through Lesmo 2. There, that was a more proper taking of Parabolica. I've been either going deep or I've been over-slowing the car. That time I got it right. Almost my fastest lap. I have less fuel, so I should be able to put in a fastest lap here. As long as I don't lose the rear end. Tried to take that one too fast. Alright, Pyro, you take it easy. Alright, take it easy, Iron Fix. Cedric, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you again soon. Make sure to tune in to the next Joker Series event. Again, go to the website, papashouseofgame.com. Find the Joker Series section under League Information. And if you're on the road, just tune in and watch. T-Case is actually going to be commentating the next one. Should be a fun time. I'm going to take the Joker lap. Pyro! You legend! Oh, I see. No, never mind. It was Iron Fix. Iron Fix, the legend, giving away 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, sir. Gave it to Pyro, Brigsby, Craig, Root, and Boku. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Trying to get more people involved. Love having you guys come back, hang with me. You again, have a good night. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Hope we'll be able to let these guys use them. Have safe travels, my friend. Absolutely. All right, Pyro. So now that you've been gifted a membership, you have priority in the Joker Series events. If we get a full lobby, I'll kick out a non-member so that members can run it. Members get priority. The other thing, we're not doing it yet because we don't have enough members, but once we have enough members that we can fill, or we can get at least 10 members to come to a Joker Series event, we will have essentially a private lobby just for the Joker level members, and prizes will be given away at the end of that race. But we need to get enough Joker level memberships to justify doing it. I'm not going to do it with like just 4 people. If we can get at least 10, then we will run events with prizes. But while we're still in exhibition mode, any member of any level, whether it be the Newt level or the Joker level, does get priority in the Joker Series lobbies. So if there's other people who want to race it but aren't members, they will be asked to make room for a member, and then they can come in for a different lobby, either later in the night or for the next event, depending on where we're at with things. Yeah, Pyro, Brigsby, Craig, Root, and Boku, welcome. That is super awesome. It said elbow cough in the chat reader. It looks more like the what do they call it? Dabbing, right? Let's see, Iron Fix, Cedric. Have a good one. All right, well, we've been at this for 3 hours, so I think I am going to call it. And the Joker lobby has emptied, so I am going to be done for the night. So thank you, everybody who stopped by. Once again, a reminder, I do have the GoFundMe QR code up here for those that want to donate to Papa. Now that he's lost Susan, obviously he's going through a lot of trauma. Anything we can do to help him out is beneficial. So if you have the means, no pressure. Just go. Feel free to donate if your heart desires or pushes you to do so. Our thoughts and prayers are with Papa right now. For anybody that's still hanging out there, do all the YouTube things. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. As Cedric just demonstrated, memberships are available for anybody who wants to sign up. Come on back. There's descriptions on what you get for being a member, most of which has to do with the Joker series, and also the other YouTube stuff like the special badge and those types of things. I do also have a merch store. If you become a Joker level member, you get a discount for the merch store. You just have to DM me and let me know that you wish to buy something, and I will give you a code that will give you 10% off everything in my merch store. But thank you, Cedric, for the gifted memberships, 5 gifted. Thank you, Blue Blom, earlier for also donating with the $10 super chat from earlier. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, until next time, I will probably be streaming I might stream tomorrow. If not, I'll stream at least once or twice more before next week starts. I don't have my kids this weekend, so I've got some free time. I do have a bunch of stuff going on Saturdays, so I'm not sure if I'm going to stream or not. It really kind of depends on how all that stuff shakes out. Otherwise, I'm hoping to stream on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. But until then, everybody, take care. Peace out. Be kind to one another. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.